All right, we have a lot to get to. February 11th, let's start in Mexico. This aircraft had to do an emergency landing on the beach. You can see it did clip this little tiki bar here, and there's the scene. There were a couple people that were injured, but everybody on the aircraft seemed to be all right, but they did hit somebody on the beach. So that's why I wanted to talk to you guys. How do you feel about the pilot being in a sticky situation like that where you're kind of a hero because you saved everybody on board, but at the same time, if you kill somebody on the ground, then, do you still go to jail for that? It's a tough situation, but here you can see they're pulling people out of the aircraft. It was a skydive aircraft, Cessna 208B, November 80 Golf Echo, Skydive Porto Escondido is the company. So there were some injuries, but everybody on the aircraft made it out. Here's the tail number of that Cessna 208. And then here you can see Skydive Porto Escondido. Good job on the pilot keeping everybody alive, but again, I don't know how many people were on the beach at the time. Their firefighters were on scene. Here's the flight path as they just left the airport. And for some reason, it didn't say what happened, but they had to go ahead and make that emergency landing. A lot of beach in the area. Moving on, February 6th, we're in Brazil. Something wrong with this aircraft. If you can see, it is missing a wheel there. So this happened in Brazil. They had to divert to Sao Paulo International Airport with that inner left wheel detached. And then there's ARF on the scene. Go get them, brothers. Making sure everybody's okay. Following the aircraft, looking for any damages, checking for heat, talking to the pilot, seeing, what the pilot wants to do. Usually we follow them to the gate. And then, of course, you have some extra vehicles there to help look for FOD and different things to help keep the runway open. Here's a shot from underneath. You can see here only one. And where did that tire go? They found it in the water. So good job to the guys to go look for this tire. And you can see how big it is compared to the person. This Airbus is such a huge aircraft. It was an Airbus A319. There they are pulling it out of the water. There's a picture of it there. So no injuries here. They did a low pass first and confirmed with the tower that they were missing a tire. Here's that aircraft and the tail number, Papa Tango, Tango Mike Oscar. Again, Airbus A319. There's the flight path, Latam Airlines. And then there's that tire. So good here. Good job to the pilot. And moving on, we're in the US now, February 11th. This aircraft hit some wake turbulence. According to witnesses, went nose up and propped first right into the ground. There's ARFs on scene. And there were 2 people on board. They were taken to the hospital about 10:30 a.m. Trying to see if there's any ground scarring where this aircraft came in. This was the aircraft here, if you guys are familiar with the Evector Harmony. November 377 Yankee Golf. And then here it is at John Wayne Airport. They came in short of runway 20 left. Santa Ana, California. And then John Wayne Airport, here's the Oshkosh Striker, 3,000 gallons of water. The way you can tell is if there's 3 tires, it's 3,000 gallons of water. If there was 2 tires, it would be 1,500 gallons of water. And if there was 4 tires on each side, it would be 4,500 gallons of water. So makes sense. The more tires, the more weight. There they got their piercing tip if they need to pierce into any kind of aircraft. And then here's their turrets. 300 gallons per minute off of this bumper, and then about 750 coming from the top. And then here's some, I think these are just from vehicles driving around, but yeah, that's the Legacy series. If you want to see some more aircraft incidents, accidents from around the world, can please subscribe, like the video. Sarfaram Kionu. See you guys next time.